Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I've had a snack, I refilled my drink, we're ready to go. Things are not looking good. We need to find a contradiction. We also don't want to be held in contempt of court. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I saw it clear as day the man on our boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, wait. Press. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. We'll find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty! Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. No, I have something, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I just wanted to press it first. I think I have this. Because that is so... That's... Like, you can't tell who that is. What other... DL6 incident. I don't think that has anything to do with it. It's been a while since I've seen the evidence, so just... Sorry, just kind of bear with me here. Alright, you know, we're just gonna... Oh, there we go. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? There we go. Mr. Wright has a point. What? Get out of here. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. We're just gonna go through the whole thing again. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with... Oh, really? Really? When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. So I wonder if I want to not press just like everything now. How Edgeworth... Alright, I'm gonna try not pressing everything and like really think these through. Okay. It was cold. It was a cold night. The mist was thick as grits. I feel like we don't have anything there. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic... Oh, crap. The issue we're concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. It does! Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars. Alright, well, that didn't hurt me. Alright, so let's try this one. Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. No, it isn't. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Oh, no. Oh. I think yes. Let's do it. We have nothing else to go with. This is make it or break it time. Yeah. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. I'm now doubting myself very much. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Whoa! Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you saw Edgeworth. Grr. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. How do binoculars change that at all? Yeah. What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony, if it's the last thing I do. Mr. Thick as grit, so once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. The camera set to take pictures of a meteor shower. Wait. I think I brought this up earlier. Set to automatically to take pictures when a loud noise is detected. They wouldn't make a loud noise. I said that. That seems like pretty early to bring this up. I don't know, do I just like keep pressing things? Well, all right, I'm gonna try it. Why did the controller stop? There we go. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof. That's not where I was going with that, but I'll take it, I guess. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Oh. Okay, show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? I don't have the popper anymore. Well, I guess that wouldn't be, she wouldn't be trying to, okay. Time of death. Photograph. Oh, was she trying to get Gordy? I mean, that's the only thing I have to present. Let's see, what does that say? Doesn't actually say anything. Please be right. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Ooh, I almost said I don't have proof. I have proof. I don't have the thing that I want though. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is this proof? The witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster. Do I just present the camera again? What's in this overhead map? I don't think there's... No, not really anything useful there. I wish I still had the popper, because that would have been like the obvious answer. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Yeah, so loud noise. I said that before, like way back at the beginning, that a meteor isn't gonna make a loud noise as it goes through the air. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order, I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? That's a fair point, huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Well, she freaking lied to the court. How can we trust the rest of her testimony now? Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Oh god, here we go again. Right, fine, I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Okay. Dut, dut, dut. Lotta's new testimony. I mean, this is like the third testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Okay, so that was a lie, too. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Wait, what? Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I think I'm gonna let it go through. I think. Oh, come on. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer is no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. Okay. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? I think so. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure yourself, you must have something in mind. That would be a first. Very funny. You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Let's think about this. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Okay. I mean, she's already saying that she's contradicted herself, so I'm not going to press that. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. I'm gonna press this. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. I looked right straight out at that lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the... No! Why wait? Oh, I'm gonna press her on that. There wasn't much else to look at. Yup. I don't know. She heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. That's what I thought. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Can I... Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Yeah, there we go. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. And I saw a flash. Saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. So I need to present some evidence, but I don't know what. Or if it's even here. Fired 3 times. We only heard 2 gunshots. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make an accusation, Mr. Wright. Oh, no! Okay. Whoops, that didn't go so well. But I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony, so I need to present some evidence somewhere. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Not a research student, so I need to present evidence somewhere. The only thing I can think of is to present this at, like one of her statements about how like there wasn't anything else to look at, because she would be looking for Gordy, I think. I don't know, I feel like there are a couple things, but they're all just like a stretch. Because I could see, I was about to use this on the thing about there being a flash. But I feel like a flash would go through the fog. I feel like she'd be able to see that. I'm an investigative photographer. Alright, so we're not going to present any evidence. Any of that. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake, which makes sense. There wasn't much else to look at, so well, I mean, it's true, there wouldn't be much else there to look at. The question is, like, would she, if she heard a bang, would she, like, would she stare at the boat the whole time? And just assume like, oh, that must be where the bang came from? Or would she keep like looking around for Gordy? Man, I can't take too many more hits. But everything just feels like it's like stretching it just a little bit. Guess I'm gonna try it. Boy. Oh, the music stops. Whew. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You really want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well, well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart? Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I sure was watching that boat, till now. The judge's face. Oh my god. That's exactly how I feel, right at this moment. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. So we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. What? What is he hiding? You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Oh, no. I feel like... What if this works against us, though? What if it does show... yeah, what if that does show... Edgeworth? I wonder how much these choices matter. Like, obviously presenting bad evidence and, like, pressing the wrong thing seems to matter, but I wonder, like, do these choices really make a huge difference, or is the case winnable either way? I'm probably, like, way overthinking this. Alright, let's do it. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photo, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Ha! You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Uh-oh. I still can't see who it... Oh! We still cannot see who is firing in this. Oh! It wasn't Edgeworth, though. Because he's holding the gun in his left hand. The evidence said that his right... fingerprints from his right hand were on it. That's what Gumshoe said. Is that... Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Nailed it. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright. There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. He keeps... maybe I need to watch this more, but he keeps raising his left hand. Is he left-handed? And little good it has done any of us. And that's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. No. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, he's not supposed to go like... It's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. There is! This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Show other... Object to the enlargement, show other evidence, or wait and see. Oh, I don't think it's wait and see. I'm pretty sure it's either object to the enlargement or show other evidence. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. I'm gonna go to object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Okay, good. We picked right. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Give it. Why can't I? Oh, I was pressing A. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does... What? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Nailed it! Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry? Oh god. I hope it's not Larry, that would suck. Well, it wasn't, it's definitely not Miss Hart. It's not Larry. It's gotta be the victim? That doesn't make any sense. Unless there's something like I'm not thinking about. Who could have shot the victim? Was it a suicide? Wait, oh, Edgeworth said something about that. I'm gonna go with it. Oh. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound revealed the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order, order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Shot from approximately 1 meter away. Oh god, sorry, we're running long. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend the proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay, well, I guess we'll, usually there's like a save after each day in court. Ooh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Oh, yeah, but what happened out there at the lake, on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I'm just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. No. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Aww. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. I'd kill you to just state how you really feel with that thanks, Edgeworth. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. To be continued in the next episode. Yeah, sorry this one ran a little bit long. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. Definitely save our progress. Alright, that seemed like a good stopping point anyway though. So we'll pick up our investigation in the next episode. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.